Good morning. Thank you for being with us on THV 11, streaming on THV 11 Plus. I'm Karen Fuller.
I'm Hayden Balgavy. Happy Wednesday morning, everybody. It is 6 o'clock on this beautiful Wednesday. We've had meteorologist Tracy Bean breaking things down for us. Now our BFF Ashley King on traffic.
There they are.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah.
Hey, Laverne. Hey, Shirley.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's
Thelma
about right.
Louise.
You name it. It just depends on our moods, who we are that day. Yeah, so you just never know.
Dolly Parton and Tracy. What were you?
Yeah, Reba. I was Reba.
That's
yeah.
right, Reba and Dolly.
You just never know. Yeah, it's going to be a good day. I think we are going to be warm again. So it's another one of those days that feels more like summer than it does spring. As we are taking a look here again, still in Sherwood. Wanted to show you that flag is still flying because we are still seeing a bit of a breeze out there. We're looking for that sunrise right before 7 a.m. and sunset at 7:30 and 64 in the capital city. That humidity is around 87%. You'll feel that for sure when you walk out. But the winds, again, just a little gusty here and there today. We're not looking for what we had the last couple of days, which is good news. Currently, again, across the state, mainly 60s. We've got a few 50s here and there, but we're all going to warm up once again into those 80s. 86 here in central Arkansas, a few upper 80s as well. It's going to push the envelope there on those 90s. But we are looking for northwest Arkansas to be just a tad bit cooler. Now, temperatures are going to start to be on that roller coaster, as we mentioned yesterday, and things are going to start to change a little bit. But we wanted to focus on Saturday, where we've issued a weather impact alert. These storms that are rolling through with this line are going to be during the day, which is good news, and we could see the low threat for some severe weather. We'll talk more about this weather impact alert, but first we got to get you to work and school. Ashley, how is traffic doing?
Thank you, Tracy. Still very early, so we're not seeing any issues right now with our traffic. This is the Big Rock interchange. As you can see, just a few cars out on the road, and looking at our live traffic map, all green across the board. No issues to talk about. We'll get another check coming up.
Happening today, Andrew McGann is set to appear in court. He is accused of killing 2 hikers at Devil's Den State Park. His defense team is now asking the judge to keep cameras or recording devices out of the courtroom. A motion filed Monday requests a media blackout for all proceedings. The request comes after prosecutors reaffirmed their plan to seek the death penalty. McGann has pleaded not guilty to 2 counts of capital murder. Investigators say he stabbed Clinton and Kristen Brink last year while they were hiking with their 2 young children. Reality TV figure Joseph Duggar is now in Florida after being transferred from Arkansas to face charges of child molestation. He made his first court appearance Tuesday in Bay County, where a judge set his bond at $600,000. Court records show Duggar is accused of molesting a child during a family vacation in 2020. The former 19 kids and counting TV personality is ordered to have no contact with the alleged victim and no unsupervised contact with children. His next court appearance in Florida is scheduled for April 20th. And in Pulaski County, deputies are investigating after a dog attack left a 2-year-old girl dead over the weekend. It happened along Norman Road just outside North Little Rock near I-40. Deputies say they found the child and immediately began life-saving measures, but she was sadly pronounced dead at the scene. Animal Control has a dog in custody and is conducting DNA testing to confirm whether it was involved in the attack. So far, no person has been arrested, and the investigation is still very active.
Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders is announcing a major investment in parks and outdoor spaces across Arkansas. The state is awarding nearly $5 million in outdoor recreation grants to support projects in 23 counties. The funding will be used for improvements like playgrounds, trails, and park facilities, with a focus on expanding access and upgrading community spaces. State leaders say the projects are meant to strengthen communities, get kids outdoors, and make Arkansas an even better place to live.
The primary focus of our plan is connection. Once complete, you will be able to hike or bike from downtown Little Rock to the Big Dam Bridge and Two Rivers Park to Pinnacle Mountain State Park and Rattlesnake Ridge, all the way around Lake Maumelle.
For nearly 40 years, the Outdoor Recreation Grants Program has invested more than $80 million into projects statewide.
Nearly every senior medical student at UAMS now knows where they'll be heading next in their medical careers. In March, students gathered in Little Rock and Fayetteville for Match Day. 99% of the class landed residency programs, beating the national average. About 45% will remain in Arkansas for their training. That's a promising sign as the state works to keep more doctors close to home. Others are headed to top programs across the country to train in specialties like emergency medicine, neurosurgery, and pediatrics. Tonight, President Trump is to address the nation on the war in Iran, and he's signaling it could wrap up by the end of the month, bringing gas prices down.
But the conflict isn't over yet, with more missiles launching overnight and an American naval carrier now being deployed to the Middle East. We have since had another update as well. In an interview with CBS News, the president said he expects U.S. troops to leave Iran in 2 or 3 weeks, adding he doesn't need a deal to end the war.
The president also criticized U.S. allies for not helping reopen the Strait of Hormuz. That's a key shipping lane, saying, quote, "I'm not a gatekeeper for them."
Iran's military has threatened to attack the Middle East offices of several American tech companies, including Microsoft, Google, and Apple, if Iranian leadership continues to be targeted.
So far, 13 U.S. troops have been killed, more than 300 injured. 6 remain critically wounded. That's according to U.S. Central Command.
Golf icon Tiger Woods is taking an indefinite break from competition. In a statement, Woods said he needs to focus on treatment and his health. This comes as new details emerge about his rollover accident last Friday. CNN's Isabel Rosales has the story.
Golf legend Tiger Woods had prescription painkillers in his pocket, bloodshot eyes, and was lethargic when he failed field sobriety tests, according to the arrest affidavit released by the Martin County Sheriff's Office. The 50-year-old, 82-time PGA Tour winner was attempting another comeback after years of health setbacks before he rolled over his Land Rover near his Florida home on Jupiter Island last Friday afternoon.
Mr. Woods did a breathalyzer test, blew triple zeros. But when it came time for us to ask for a urinalysis test, he refused, and so he's been charged with DUI, with property damage, and refusal to submit to a lawful test.
On Tuesday, Woods pleaded not guilty and demanded a jury trial. He's no stranger to high-profile crashes, the latest one marking his 4th in a turbulent history.
Hello?
In 2009, he wrecked right outside his driveway. In 2017, he pleaded guilty to reckless driving after police found him asleep at the wheel in a parked car, which he later blamed on a bad reaction to prescription medications. And in 2021, his most serious crash in Southern California, another rollover that left him with a shattered leg that he said he almost had to have amputated. According to the police report, the arresting deputy wrote that Woods said he was looking down at his cell phone and changing radio stations and didn't notice a truck in front of him had slowed down. Officers found 2 white pills inside his pant pocket. Hydrocodone, the prescription opioid used to treat chronic pain. While speaking to Woods, I observed him sweating profusely, the sheriff's deputy wrote in the arrest affidavit. I observed his pupils to be extremely dilated. I asked Woods if he consumed any prescription medication, to which he stated, "I take a few."
He is cooperative, but he was not trying to incriminate himself.
When deputies noticed Woods limping and stumbling, he told them he had 7 back surgeries and more than 20 operations on his leg. Because of his physical limitations, his field sobriety tests were conducted while he was seated on the bumper of a sheriff's car. Woods made multiple errors, according to the affidavit, such as starting exercises before being instructed to do so and not counting steps correctly. The golf star is dating the ex-wife of Donald Trump Jr., Vanessa Trump. And President Trump told the New York Post today he spoke with Woods after his arrest, saying he lives a life of pain due to existing physical injuries, but is doing great.
Tiger Woods' decision to step away means he will miss the upcoming Masters tournament, which is set to begin on April 9th. Woods has won the Masters 5 times.
And now let's check in with meteorologist Tracy Bean. The forecast to help you plan your day and that weather alert.
Well, it feels a little bit like yesterday, just not quite as breezy. So definitely going to wear those shorts and those t-shirts to work and school if you can. And we are looking for that high today in the mid to upper 80s. A bit breezy, but again, not seeing those gusts of around 30 to 35. It'll be more like 20 to 25. So again, a windy day, but plenty of sunshine. And for your Thursday, we are seeing some rain push into the forecast. It'll be mostly cloudy skies, and we'll see those temperatures dip just a little bit. And as we're heading into the weekend, we have issued a weather impact alert for your Saturday. There will be a line of storms coming through, and that could be a bit strong at times and even low level severe. So we're keeping an eye on it for you. But for your Sunday, things are looking nice and dry, just a little bit cooler.